Bidnenko. Natalia Bidnenko is doing fast-paced dynamic leadership. It's also her level 2 project 1, understanding your leadership style. The purpose of Natalia's speech is to share some aspect of her primary leadership style or discuss leadership style in general. Here is Natalia's bio. Natalia has worked with different types of leaders and has witnessed the impact that different leadership styles make on a company's performance. She learned what works best for different types of teams and would like to share her observations. Please welcome Natalia Bidnenko, Understanding Leadership Style.
Good evening, dear Toastmasters and our most welcome guests. Today, as we heard, the goal of my speech is to identify my leadership style, to analyze it, and to give a speech about it. Unfortunately, I don't have too much of leadership experience, but I have a lot of experience of being part of the team led by different types of leaders. Last year, I took an online course about different leadership styles as well as leadership skills because I wanted to know more about it. I wanted to know what type of leaders I met on my way. Tonight, I will share with you 3 leadership styles that I experienced working at the same company for 5 years. In 2015, I joined a commercial real estate lending company as an underwriter. At that time, the general manager was the founding member. He built the company, he built the team, and people had been working for him for over 20 years. He was a motivational leader. He led by his experience. He was coaching us. He was preparing us to do better business. He transferred his contacts to me, so I can travel the country, meet brokers, introduce myself, and do business with them. Every single team member needs were heard and respected. He taught me so much about the business. I do have a master's degree in real estate, but I feel that the real knowledge about lending business I learned from him. He was teaching me how to lead a presentation, how to lead a conversation in order to win business. I felt very appreciated, and within 1 year, I was promoted. As I learned later, his leadership style is called coaching. This leadership style aims to develop people for the future. This type of leaders speak very positively, in a very positive manner, and encourage employees to do their best. Unfortunately, that person died 3 years after I joined the company due to complication of his illness. The company went through a big change, and his brother stepped into a position of a general manager. His leadership style was very different. He pretty much let us do whatever we wanted with very little supervision. It felt very good. He trusted us to do the business that we're supposed to do without him telling us what to do. He created a very positive environment within our team. He avoided any conflicts in the team, and he was a good example to do business by encouraging us in bringing the best out of us doing the teamwork. His leadership style is called affiliating. And this type of management skill, this type of management encourages people to work in a harmony, to work as one unit, and not to have conflicts. And it's very effective when the team is going through a stressful period and when they don't need too much supervision, but they need trust. That general manager was with us with only 1 year. He retired. And then the 3rd manager stepped into his position. His style was completely opposite to what we experienced before. As soon as he became a general manager, he enforced rigid rules. His decisions became absolute. and he supervised every single step we were taking. The phrases like, if you don't finish this report by 5 p.m., I will hire somebody else to do it, became a norm in his tenure. He was micromanaging us. He would get on a call with us while we were talking to brokers, and he would correct us during the conversation, interrupt us, showing that he is the only one who knows how to do business, and we have to listen to him. And it didn't feel very well. Does anyone else experience this type of leadership? Okay, some hands I see here. This type of leadership actually is effective when you lead a very inexperienced, just starting people, probably some students who really don't know what they're doing. But when this type of leadership is implemented within the team that very experienced and has skills, it doesn't really work. Many long-term employees of the company left, including me. I believe that different styles of leadership brings value to the company. Each of them is valid in a particular situation. I personally thrive under coaching style. I did well at the affiliated one, and I felt smothered under overbearing style of bureaucratic management. I believe leaders should understand the style they need to choose to lead different teams, because ultimately, the leadership style determines the success and financial prosperity of the company. I'm still learning about different leadership styles, and I hope when time comes to lead my team, I will be ready to do it. Thank you.
Now please give a feedback to Natalia.